Welcome everybody. This is the very first video of this channel. Learn Mexican Spanish. My name is Beto and today's topic is pronombres personales. What are pronombres personales? Pronombres personales also exist in English. They are called personal pronouns. In English, they are I, you, he, she, it, we, they. And we use them to represent people or things, or one person and one thing. We use them depending on gender, number, and person. Gender could be female, male, or neuter. And number, it depends if it's just one person or more than one person. For example, from 2 people to, I don't know, maybe thousands. It depends if it's just one person or many people, right? Or more than one person. So let's move on to primera persona or first person. As you can see, the singular is yo. Yo. First person singular, yo. Which its English equivalent would be I. So yo means I. Yo. Yo como, yo corro, yo comí, yo corrí. I eat, I run, I ate, I ran. Yo. And now the plural. Nosotros, nosotras. So now, as you can see, yo, it could be either male or female. It doesn't matter. You can say, if I were a woman, I would say, yo soy una mujer. Yo soy una mujer. I am a woman. And yo doesn't change. I can say, yo soy un hombre. Yo, and it doesn't change. Yo is for male and female. It doesn't change. But nosotros and nosotras do change. Nosotros is for male and nosotras is for female. Both are plurals. So nosotros, we use them when it's a group of men or male things. Or a group formed by men and women. But we use nosotras when the group we are in is completely formed by women. So nosotros is used for both men and women and just men, and nosotros only for women. Okay? So these nosotros and nosotras could be translated as we. In English it doesn't change, of course, but in Spanish it does. Nosotros, nosotras. Yo, singular, plural, nosotros or nosotras. It depends if it's male or female. Now let's move on to second person, segunda persona. So these three, actually, in English, they are translated as you. Just you. These three are you. So, for example, if you want to talk to a person, it depends. You have to a person, a group of people, it depends if it's informal or formal. So if you use tú, the singular informal, when you're talking to a person who is younger, or is your friend, or is in your family, is your sister or your brother, is one of your siblings. So tú is used for people you know. You use it to talk to people you know. tú. And don't forget the accent, because if you don't write the accent, then you're saying something else and it's not correct. But that we'll see that in another video. Singular informal, tú. Now, what happens if you want to talk to a person who is older than you or someone you don't know? For example, or a waiter, or a manager, or in a hotel. You use the singular formal form that is usted. Usted. For example, if I just met someone, I'm gonna use usted, not tú, because that's very informal. Tú is only for friends and family. So these are the two forms, tú and usted, for singular. But for plural, we use ustedes. So that would roughly translate to you all, like y'all. It would be like, if I want to talk to a group of people, if I'm talking to a group of people, I use ustedes. Ustedes son así, ustedes son. You are like this, you are blah blah. Ustedes. Tú or usted and ustedes. Ustedes for many people. More than two. No, well, actually, more than one. You. Second person. Tú, usted, ustedes. Now let's move on to third person. Third person. So as you can see, this changes a lot. So for example, the singular form of the third person is for male. If I'm talking about a man or a boy, I'm gonna use él. And remember the accent, él. But if I'm talking about a woman or a girl or something that is referred to as a woman, as a female, I use ella, él, ella. So él es un hombre, he is a man, and ella es una mujer, she is a woman. Ella, él, ella. So now for the plural forms, well, they have the male and the female form. So the plural form for when I'm talking about a group of men or a group of boys, I use ellos. Ellos son niños. They are, well, boys. They are boys. And for ellas son niñas. They are girls. They are girls. So yes, él would be he, ella would be she, and ellos and ellas would be they. In English it doesn't change, but in Spanish it does. Ellos, ellas. And now here it happens the same as in nosotros, nosotras. If the group is only formed by women, we use ellas. But if in the group there's at least one man, we use ellos. It's a bit weird, I know, but that's the way it is. Ellos when it's a group of men and women, or just men, and ellas when it's a group only formed by women, okay? Or by feminine, like female things, right? Things we refer to as female, because in Spanish, yeah, things have gender also, but we'll see that in another video. So now, to sum up, these are the personal pronouns, pronombres personales. So, yo, tú or usted, él or ella, nosotros or nosotras, ustedes, ellos or ellas. Yo, tú, usted, él, ella, nosotros, nosotras, ustedes, ellos, ellas. Okay, very simple. But please notice that in Spanish, for example, there's this sentence, yo estoy comiendo. We can, which translates to I'm eating. we can drop the personal pronoun because the verb already tells us who is doing the action. For example, I can say yo estoy comiendo, which translates to I am eating, I'm eating. But in Spanish we can also say estoy comiendo. Estoy comiendo. As you can see, there's no yo, and it means the same. Estoy comiendo also translates to I'm eating. So they're the same. In Spanish we can drop the pronoun, unlike English. In English you cannot do that, as you know. Yo estoy comiendo. They mean the same. We only use, actually we do that very often. We use the personal pronoun, we use the pronoun when we want to emphasize who is doing what. For example, ¿quién está gritando? No sé, yo estoy leyendo. So it would translate to who is screaming? Who's screaming? I don't know. I'm reading. I am reading. I am reading. As you can see, in English we emphasize by raising the voice. But in Spanish we can say yo estoy leyendo. We can say yo estoy leyendo. ¿Quién está gritando? No sé, yo estoy leyendo. Like, I'm not screaming. I am reading. Yo estoy leyendo. We also raise the voice a little bit when we say yo estoy leyendo. Yo estoy leyendo. But it can be like, it could be said normally. So, ¿quién está gritando? Who's screaming? No sé, yo estoy leyendo. I don't know, I'm reading. I am reading. Okay, so in Spanish we usually drop the pronoun, the personal pronoun, except when we want to emphasize that you are doing something else. That, like, who's doing what, because this happens with all the other pronouns. So okay, well, thank you. I hope you liked this video, and well, see you in the next one.